Welcome, Mage. I'm Rhino, and today we are going to be doing the Crimson Vow pre-release.
Over to cardboard. All right, so what we've got here is we've got two pre-release kits. Are you sure that's the one you want? We have not opened either one of these. You want to swap?
Yeah, let's swap.
Okay.
Let's...
All right, you want to swap again?
No.
Okay. Now, this video is sponsored by our patrons. Because of the patrons, we are able to get things like these pre-release kits and do a video straight for you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to open up the kits. We're going to kind of show off the cards and what we've got in them. We're going to separate them out. We will figure out basically what our decks are. We will probably pause the video, but you won't see that. We will jump into the deck tech of our decks, and then we'll do a battle. So, you got a white, I got a red. I wonder if it's an omen. So,
Okay.
got a nice little thing in here that will tell you, oh, the binding of the vows. And on the back, it gives you kind of a pre-release building format. You know, you do 15 to 18 creatures, 5 to 8 spells, 17 land, and then they've got a mana curve on here. And it's kind of interesting that we used to do this all the time, showing people how to do that, and then they started printing it out. Did they get that from us? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. So, we've got, okay, there's a code on here. We're not going to show the codes because we will give those away to somebody that follows us on social media or something like that. We've got a pack that has more than one card in it. So I've got Old Rustian.
I got overcharged. Ow.
Okay. So there's a day and night token in here. So we can do the day or night. And then there's these, if you're not going to be sleeving up your cards, you can write in what the card is for your flippies. All right. So let's go ahead and get our packs opened.
Okay.
And sorted.
Okay.
Now, there is a method to our madness when we do this. We get to the point where we sort by color and rarity, because since we haven't really looked at these cards, we don't really know what's good and what's not good, or what has any value or anything like that. We're not really worried about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So, generally your rare cards are your bigger bombs, the game-winning things. The uncommons are the things that do a lot of the work, or a lot of the impressive things. And then the commons are what does the real work. So we sort them out by the color and rarity, and then we'll go through and we'll take a look at what we've got and figure that out. So a lot of times you will get a pile of rares, like I've gotten a white and a blue already. So does that mean I'm going with white and blue? Maybe, maybe not. It just kind of depends on...
Ooh, I got a blade rocket. Land in this land.
And an island, okay.
Alrighty.
So let's see here. And it's neat how you end up opening up the packs and things kind of lay out All right. I have opened 3 packs, and I've gotten 3 mythics.
What? Oh, wow.
That is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay. Now, ah, finally a regular rare. All right. So we can't really talk about what cards we're most interested in because we haven't really paid attention to the spoilers. We wanted to come into this like a new player,
Yeah.
not knowing
What does this card do?
what does the card do. But hey, if you want to go to a pre-release and you want to win a pre-release, look at those cards beforehand. I mean, that is our number one tip is, knowing what cards are available first. There's other tips like, okay, go ahead and take your sleeves with you and pre-sleeve lands so that you don't have to worry about sleeving them there. A lot of times we can build our decks in about 20 minutes, I would say. And there's a lot of stores will just give you like 30 minutes to build a deck. Some stores will give you up to like 45 minutes to an hour. And in those cases, I have built like 2 decks out of my stuff. So, I mean, looking at what I've got a pretty even distribution here. I got 2 blues, and everything else in the rare level is I got 1 of each. So yeah, it will kind of come down to if I've got enough creatures in each color, and let's see. Uh, some of these rares are pretty nifty.
Yeah.
Okay. Rhino separates things a little bit slower than me, but
Yeah.
that's fine. He's doing a nice, neat job of it. Granted, out of color order, but that's me being picky, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia's Attendants. This was a foil rare.
Mm-hmm.
This damage. Okay, let me take a look at my 2 blues. See, okay, one's an enchantment and one is a creature. Not token. Zombie enters the battlefield under your control. Create a token that's a copy of the creature. Okay. So, well, looks like it might be reasonable as long as I've got enough zombies in blue. Gives me 2. 3, 4. I have 4 zombies in blue. That's not overly impressive. Let's see, I'm assuming that the other zombies are in black. So I would be going blue-black if I'm going to go for something like that. I have a feeling, just looking nonchalantly at Rhino's board, that he's going to go with red.
Maybe.
Because he's got a planeswalker.
No, not necessarily. I mean, yes, my favorite color is red, but that doesn't mean,
Yeah, he's got his red Bolt shirt on.
you know.
I've got my Prismari College, which is red and blue.
Mhm.
Okay, looks like I could potentially do a human deck, which would be white and green with a few puppies in there. Or I could bring in some red humans, but looks like in red I mostly have, well, kind of even up between vampires, humans, and werewolves. Okay, let's see if I've got enough zombies. Enough zombies. Um, Here. Okay, that gets me up to 6 zombies. 7, 8. 8 zombies. Oh, that might be pretty reasonable. Um, so blue and black, or another non-token creature you control dies. Create a blood token. Whenever you create a blood token, if you control 5 or more blood tokens, transform her. She becomes the blood blat. Blood blat. It's a blood blat summoner. It's a blood bat summoner. Flying. Okay. Another non-token creature you control. Okay, I think I may go. I think I'm going to go with blue and black. It looks like I've got a pretty reasonable blue-black combo. I could potentially splash in a green for this, but I don't think that that's going to work very well. Oh, hey, I do have a skull scab, which is blue and black zombie. So that will give me 9 zombies. That's nice. I think that will work. So that's what I'm going to do. For me, Rhino's still opening up his packs. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pause the video, create our decks, and we'll be right back.
We finished our decks, but we did something a little twist. So, instead of using the cards from our pre-release kits, we gave each other the cards that we weren't going to use, so it's sort of like a standard deck.
All right, so let's go over the deck text here. Now, when Rhino takes a look at the deck over here, he's going to be looking the wrong direction. Don't worry about that. But we're going to start out with Rhino's deck, which is
Humans?
yes, humans and
werewolves.
All right. So the neat thing about doing this is we've got a lot more consistency in these decks, and I think they're going to be pretty exciting. They're going to run a little more different than our standard pre-release. But since we're just doing this here among friends and we're not doing a competitive thing, this is fine. Okay. So let's take a look at Rhino's deck. He actually has 18 creatures.
Exactly.
All right. So, take a look at this. He's got some. What do you got in here? You've got some creatures with this ability.
I got training. So, this is basically a reverse mentor. So whenever this creature attacks, if it has greater power,
With a creature that has greater power, it gets a 1/1 counter.
yeah.
So Rhino loves doing counters.
Oh yeah.
Um, and let's see, he's got Vampire Slayer in here. Um, you've got, oh hey, here's a werewolf. Now, unfortunately, I haven't written stuff into our software to do the flip sides of cards. It's sorry, I don't have a lot of time to do stuff like that. But so we've got werewolves. This card right here.
Is it has training, but the whenever this creature trains, I exile to one other target creature from the battlefield or from the graveyard.
So he's going to want to get this to be bigger. Well, yeah, as it gets bigger, he wants always to have something bigger so he can exile more things. And it looks like you've got kind of a bigger creature, sort of ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a werewolf that's a defender, because it's a prisoner. And let's see, you've got kind of removal.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, combat surprise.
And bad surprise, yeah. I love Sure Strike.
And let's see, this is kind of neat.
Yeah.
So
I give something
a +3/+3
+3/+3.
something else a +2.
And something +1/+1, and they all get vigilance. So
Yeah,
that's nice.
and this is basically creating a keeping a creature from doing anything.
Like stop.
And then you've got wedding invitation. So this is the card draw, simple card draw. Okay, so let's. Oh, and
Chandra dressed to kill. And
she pings.
yeah, she pings
and allows you to cast things from the top of your library.
Yeah.
If you want to exile it. So and then 8 plains and 8 mountains. All right. So let's take a look at mine. Mine is zombies. So Rhino has a much lower mana curve than me, if you notice that. However, I've got zombies that do zombie things. They exploit each other. They allow you to bring another one back when it dies. Let's see here. I've got let's see. I mean, just more zombie shenanigans. Zombies with death touch. And a zombie that I can flash in to counter a spell activated ability or triggered ability, and a really, really big blocker. A 113 blocker.
Oh, 113.
But that's pretty cool.
Swing for 1.
Let's see. I've got the ability to, whenever this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with a 1/1 counter on it. That's neat. This is one of the cleave cards. So I can return a target wolf or werewolf creature to its owner's hand and draw a card. If I pay the cleave cost, it can be something that's not a wolf or a werewolf. And I can tap a creature and it doesn't untap until the controller's next end step. That's pretty neat. Uh, I have the ability whenever a non-token zombie enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one, but that's going to come out later in the game, and Rhino's much faster.
Yeah.
And I have the ability to draw cards and also have a Sorin in this deck. So I can look at the top card of my library, reveal that card, and put it into your hand. If you do, I lose life equal to its mana value. But the way that I'm going to probably do it is I'm going to look at the top of the card so I know what's coming up. I'll probably use it just more for the scry ability unless I really, really, really need it. And then I can create a 2/3 black vampire creature token, which I don't know that we have any of those tokens with flying and lifelink. We didn't get any of those, so I've got some older zombie tokens. And then I'm 8 and 8 on swamps and islands. So let's. All right, there we go.
Yay.
So Rhino is humans, and I am zombies. And we already resolved mulligans, so we're going to be playing hopefully more than one game, but we'll see how things go. And let's find out who goes first. Looks like I do.
Yeah.
All right, so I will take first. And I am going to play an island. Go.
Okay. Draw. Play a mountain.
All right. Now I will draw. I will play a swamp and I am going to play a skull scab. So that's this. No, I'm not going to exploit it because I can't. Well, I could sacrifice itself.
Yeah,
and then create a 2/2 zombie, which no, it doesn't make sense. All right,
no,
it doesn't make sense. Your go.
Okay. A draw. I will play a lane, step 2, and play a vampire slayer.
A vampire slayer. Okay, not that good against a zombie deck.
Yeah.
All right, but it would deal damage to if it
deals damage
to a vampire. You destroy that creature. Yeah.
And it's your turn.
All right. So let's see what we got here. All righty. I am. I'm going to pass turn.
Ooh. Damn attack or play a land. Eesh. I'm gonna play a mountain. Step 3 and play a daybreak combatants.
Daybreak combatants. Okay. So. All right. Daybreak combatants. So it has haste. And when it enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn.
Yeah.
And in response,
ooh,
I am going to cast Chill of the Grave. And what that does is the spell costs 1 less to cast if I have a zombie, which I do. And tap target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. And then I get to draw a card. So you need to put put one of the blank blocks
And
on there. Okay.
okay. So I'm going to put. So it's a 4/2.
Okay. Okay. I thought you were putting it on that. That's why I was tapping that one.
Well, now it says any creature.
Yes. Well, that's why I tapped that one. Because I didn't want to get hit with 4.
Okay. So you wanna hit, and do you wanna take the 4 or?
Okay. I should have waited until you specified. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um. Hmm. I'm I'm just going to take the 4 right now.
16.
All right. So there I am at 16.
It's your turn.
Okay. All right. All right. I am going to play a swamp. And all right. I am going to do a Mind Leech Ghoul. So when it's a 2/2, when it exploits a creature, each opponent exiles a card from their hand. You may sacrifice a creature. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice itself because when a creature exploits, I create a zombie.
Ooh.
So I sacrifice itself, but now each opponent exiles a card from their hand.
Oh. Mm. That's so hard. I'm going to.
Okay. Another daybreak
Daybreak.
combatants. Okay. So I suppose I ought to get my hit in. So I'm going to swing for 2. Got any fancy things, bud? All right. So, your go.
Okay. Untap.
You can't untap that. You take the block off.
Draw. I will play Lanes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tap another 3.
Okay.
I have 2 daybreak combatants.
All right. What are you going to give the +2/+2 to?
It's either Daybreak Combats.
Okay.
I guess I'll play it on this one.
Okay.
Can I combat?
Okay.
Mm.
So I'm going to have the zombie block the one that has the 4. Okay. And I will take 2.
In response, going to piercing light and deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. It's the right one.
Okay. However, that's still blocked.
Yes.
I lose my Rombi.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say Rombi is that's what Scooby Doo calls it, a Rombi. Hey, Rombi, Raggy.
I'm gonna keep that on top.
Okay. And I take the 2.
Yep.
Okay. 1. Sometime today. All right. All right.
Okay, it's your turn.
Tap. Uh. I am.
Ruby-doo.
Mind Leech Ghoul again.
Oh, come on. And I know what you're gonna do.
I will exploit it. So you have to exile.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Hey, this is what the zombies do.
This I'm going to this might seem dumb, but is it exile?
Exile. Ooh, that. So what you got in your hand is better than Chandra. Okay. I will not attack this turn. So I shall pass turn.
Vampire Slayer is. I'm gonna play Mountain,
Okay.
and I'm going to. So you're at 14.
I'm at 14, yes.
Going to combat,
Okay.
attacking. For 6.
For 6. Well, I think I'm going to block like that.
Okay, 4 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna sure strike this.
Okay. So that gives it a +3/+0. So you're going to be dealing 5 to me.
Yep.
I am going to cast. Oh, let me bring up your Sure Strike here. I'm going to be casting Undying Malice on my Skull Scab. So until end of turn, target creature gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with a 1/1 counter on it. So I'll need a 1/1 counter. All right. I will. Anything else?
No.
All right. So that goes. This comes out like this. Both of those die. This dies. And I take 5 and go down to 9.
I wish that was a changeling.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else from you?
No.
All right.
So far, so good.
All right. I will play that. Uh, all right. I am going to cast a Diagraph Scavenger. So the Diagraph Scavenger is a 2/3 with Death Touch. And when it enters the battlefield, exile up to one target card from a graveyard. If a creature card was exiled this way, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Let us exile the Vampire Slayer.
Okay.
So I will gain 2 and you will lose 2. Taking you down to 16 to my 11.
Oh no.
Oh no. I will go into combat and swing for 3.
I had to take it.
So that will take you down to 13. All right. Game's a lot closer now.
Yeah.
And
We'll draw. Okay. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4.
the Ballista Watcher. Okay. Ballista Watcher is a human soldier werewolf. And it is day-bound, so it is daytime.
It's daytime.
And it will turn into a 5/5 werewolf with some added abilities, of course. And in order to transform, if a player casts no spells during their turn, it becomes night. Yeah.
And I am going to.
Okay, so you have a 4/3 out on the battlefield. Let's see what we can do here. Don't
play anything.
Don't play anything.
Other than land. You can play land.
All right. I am going to tap 3
no.
and play Catapult Fodder. All right. So Catapult Fodder is a 1/5 zombie. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures that each have toughness greater than their power, transform Catapult Fodder. Well, I don't have that yet. I have powers that are different, but not toughnesses.
So it's basically a wall now.
Yeah, it's a 1/5 wall. All right. I think I am going to pass turn. We're probably going to go into a little bit of not doing anything to each other.
Other than pinging you.
Yeah.
Because you played a spell.
Yeah. Well.
Draw.
And if you don't cast a spell, it'll become nighttime.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still activate your ability.
Yeah.
And that's not casting a spell.
I'm going to pass turn.
You're going to pass turn, turn it to night. Okay. So I have that really, really difficult task of casting 2 spells to turn it back to day, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna turn it back today.
So I'm going to cast a Soul Cipher board, which is this. It is an artifact that can transform. I can look at the top 2 cards of my library. It enters with 3 omen counters. Give me a counter. Okay, so it has 3 omen counters on it. And I can look at the top 2 cards of my library, put one of them into your graveyard. Whenever a creature card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, remove an omen counter. Then if it has no omen counters on it, transform it. And it will become a 3/2 creature, artifact creature. So.
And you're gonna play something else.
I'm going to play Investigator's Journal. So with Investigator's Journal, it enters the battlefield with a number of suspect counters on it equal to the greatest number of creatures a player has. I have 3, so it will get 3 counters on it. And then for 2, I can tap it and draw a card. And then eventually I can 2 sacrifice it and draw a card. So it's a really nice card draw sort of engine thingy.
Yeah.
And let's see. Yep. Yeah, big 5/5. I think I am just going to. Okay, if I go into okay, that's not going to do any good. All right. Ooh, that'd be neat. Now I'll go ahead and pass turn.
At your end step,
Okay.
I am.
Going to ping me for one? Or
Yeah, it's in target.
a creature dealt. Okay.
Ping you for one?
Okay. Oh, okay. You don't have to tap it.
Yeah.
All right.
I can. If I had 6, I could do it twice, but.
Okay.
Now it is my turn.
And it becomes daytime.
So. Draw. Play land. Now, going to
Combat?
no, I'm gonna pass turn.
You're going to pass turn and flip it back. Okay.
So I'm basically gonna be picking you.
All right. So I will draw. I will play that. All right. Tapping 5. Casting Unhallowed Phalanx. It is a 1/13. Yeah. So it is a 1/13. It enters the battlefield tapped. Okay. I will go into combat. Now I have 3 creatures where their toughness is greater than their.
Oh.
So now I will flip this over, and it says 2 tap and sacrifice another creature. Target opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness.
Wait a second. Sacrifice another creature. Target creature. On target opponent loses life equal to the sacrifice
creature's toughness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Combat.
Go ahead.
I am going to swing with a 2/3 Death Toucher.
I'm going to block.
Okay.
This will die.
Yep, that will die. And that is it for me.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to 1, 2, 3.
And,
Actually, I'm going to do it 6.
And
do it twice.
Ping me for 2. So I will go down to 8.
It's not attacking.
Okay. And so it's your turn?
I finally am 5/5.
Yes, you have a 5/5. And I have a 2/6.
Okay. I'm going to play a land for turn.
Okay.
And tap 1. Actually, no, I should do that. I shouldn't. Okay. No, I shouldn't do that. Actually, I'm gonna do 1, 2. I'm gonna ping that for 1. It can't block this turn.
Okay.
And that doesn't have Death Touch, right?
No, it is a 3/3.
Okay. I'm going to attack you for 5.
I will block with this.
Okay. And
anything else?
Nothing else.
Okay, this will happen. That ticks down.
And it is your turn.
Alrighty.
Now you're on mission to keep flipping this back.
Actually, you're not going to like this, bud. Not going to like it at all. Tap. Sacrificing this, its toughness is 13. It deals 13 damage to you.
Oh!
And you go down to
nothing.
0.
He responds, I'm going to ping you for 1.
Well, yeah, you could ping me for 1. Take me down to 7.
Oh, I could...
or do you have an ability to gain life?
No, I actually can ping that for 1, and I still...
No, it just has 1 damage on it. Its toughness is still 13.
I can ping that for 1.
Yes. Its toughness is still 13. It has 1 damage on it. It doesn't lower it. If it gave it a -1/-1 until end of turn, that would be different.
I thought I could...
No. it would have damage on it as opposed to lowering its toughness.
Oh. Well, good game.
Okay, all right. So I got the first game. Are we going to do a second?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a second.
Okay. Well.
All right. So actually, the games were really, really close.
Yes.
All right. Let's reset. All right. Are you going to take first?
Yeah.
Are you going to put your card back in the sleeve?
Yeah. Well. It's a really close game.
Yes, it was. Very fun game too. All right.
Why didn't you sacrifice itself?
Nope, 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 nope. When that unhallowed phalanx came out, it's like, oh, okay, I can deal 13 damage to you. Yeah, that's one of those little combos where it's like, oh, I hope this comes out. I hope this comes out. When I saw that, and it's like, there's no way it's going to come out, but I hope it comes out. And of course, it came out. It's like, yeah. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think I will keep this.
I'm gonna mulligan this one.
Okay, I'm going to keep this. Yeah. It's not great, but I'm going to keep it. All right.
Or land.
Okay. What's wrong with that? You don't need 4 land? Considering how bad my land drops were?
Yeah, you kept a 2-land hand.
Yeah. I did. And eventually I got my 3rd land, and then I couldn't do much else. All right.
Yeah. Okay. You want to cut?
Sure, I will cut.
Are we doing free mulligan?
No. No. This is normal rules. So you draw 7 and you put 1 under.
5, 6, 7. I guess I'll keep this.
Okay. And then you put 1 at the bottom.
Okay. I'm going to.
And you don't have to reveal what you put at the bottom, unless you want to for the viewers.
Okay. Don't look.
Okay. All right, you're going first.
Okay. We're playing step 1 and
Oh my goodness gracious.
hopeful initiate.
Okay, hopeful initiate. All right. So it is a 1/2 with training, and you can remove 2 1/1 counters from among creatures you control and destroy target artifact or enchantment, which may or may not be a thing in this game. We don't really have much in the way of artifacts or enchantments. All right, I am going to play an island and pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to play mountain and gonna tap 2 and
Vampire Slayer again. Okay.
Vampire Slayer again. Yeah.
All right.
And guess what? I'm gonna attack for 1.
You're going to attack for 1? No!
And I'm going to put a 1 counter.
No, it has to attack with another creature.
Whenever any of this creature attacks.
Right? It has to attacks with another creature with greater power. So next turn, if it does, then it gets a 1/1 counter.
Okay.
But it gets a 1/1 counter while it's attacking before I assign blocks. Okay?
And it's your turn.
Okay. I will untap my land that was untapped. I will play a swamp. And I will play a Wretched Throng. So my Wretched Throng is a 2/1. When it dies, you may search your library for a card named Wretched Throng. Reveal it and put it into your hand. I have 2 more in the deck.
Oh!
All right. Now, that's not information that I would normally give my opponent, but yeah, it's interesting. Okay? Yeah, sure. Your go, bud.
But if I exile it... Draw... I am going to go into combat.
Swing with both of them.
Yep.
All
And
right.
put
A 1/1 counter
on that.
Okay.
Yes.
You get counters. You've got a pile of counters over there. I might need these. Okay. So,
swinging for 4.
Swinging for 4. Well, I'm going to put that right there and block. So I only take 2.
Actually, I'm going to tap 2 and play Sure Strike.
All right, playing Sure Strike. All right.
Against First Strike.
But I still only take 2.
Yeah.
So that will take me down to 17. This will die. I will go through and find another Wretched Throng.
Why did you put those in the deck?
Because it was a zombie. Zombie horror. Would you like to cut? Alrighty. And anything else?
No.
I will tap. I will draw.
Do you have any vampires in that deck?
No. No, I don't. Going to play a squishy land. And
guess what?
I am going to play a Wretched Throng.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Drop that. I was gonna say that for okay, I'm going to play
a
Daybreak Combatants.
Okay, Daybreak Combatants. All right. Which creature is going to get a +2/+2 until end of turn?
+2 +0. But,
oh yeah, +2/+0.
I'm going to give
That one, +2/+0. Okay.
Probably gonna die. So, gonna combat swing.
You don't want to swing with that because then
This
this
will
go
go
up.
up.
Yeah, that'll go up. Okay, so that's 3, 5, 9.
9 on turn 3. Oh.
Undying Malice. So it looks like I will take 5. Unless you've got some other shenanigans that you can do with no mana.
Nothing.
Okay, so I will go down to 12. And this will come back with a 1/1 counter on it.
And it is your turn.
All right, I shall untap. I am
Okay.
all right. I am going to cast Diagraph Scavenger, and I'm exiling this creature here. So you take 2, and I gain 2. All right. All right. I will pass turn.
Okay. I don't want that to go away. But I am going to do a savior of Allenbach.
Allenbach. So Savior of Allenbach has training, and whenever it trains, exile up to 1 other target creature from the battlefield or creature card from a graveyard. And when it leaves the battlefield, put the exile cards onto the battlefield under their owner's control. Okay?
Go ahead.
What? You don't want to attack?
Yeah, with that touch.
Not with a Death Toucher out, right? All right. I am going to do like Sorin the Mirthless.
Sorin, no.
Okay, so Sorin starts out with 4. And you can look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card and put it on into your hand. If you do, you lose life equal to its mana value. Or I can -2 and create a 2/3 black vampire creature token with flying and lifelink. All right. So this is a 2/3 flyer with where's the 3? This dang sucker doesn't have a 3 on it. Okay, so this is the 2/3 with flying and lifelink. Since we don't have those, at least as far as I know, we don't. Check the binder. The binder, the token binder. Got 5/5, 0/0. I do not see any 2/3s. So yeah, we don't have any, and we didn't get any. So
next turn, do it again.
yeah. Oh, vampire. I was looking at zombies for some reason. What? Dummy me. And we've got 2/2 vampire with flying. Why don't we just use that instead? There. I'll make it more correct. We'll just say, all right, it's a 2/3 with flying and lifelink. Okay, and it's a vampire. Let's see. I do not wish to attack this turn, I don't think. No. Yeah, I'm not going to attack this turn. All right, your go.
Okay. Draw. Wait a second. That was a 2/1.
Yeah, it's this one's actually a 3/2.
No, I was looking at that.
Yeah, that's a 2/3.
I'm going to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to attack all out. This will train.
Okay. Get a counter.
Give me and I exile to one target creature.
Okay.
When go wanted that to go away, but the inner battlefield trigger. I'm going to exile that.
Okay, so this will disappear.
And
okay, that is a 3/4, a 2/2, a 2/3. That is a 3. Okay. It makes most sense to have the digraph block this, I think. And
before damage. Oh, are we on the damage?
No, I am doing. I'm still assigning blockers.
Okay.
And this, it's going to die either way, so blocking the 3 makes more sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Piercing light.
It deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Scry 1.
Yes, I'm gonna keep that.
Okay, that will still be enough to destroy that.
And that will go.
this will die. And
and you don't get the vampire back.
no, but I do get a Wretched Throng into my. There's a Wretched Throng. Okay. Do you wish to cut?
Yeah.
All righty.
Okay. No.
Anything else?
You took the 4.
Okay, I will take 4. All right.
It's your turn.
Okay. So I will untap. Draw. Play that. All right. I am going to 3 and 1. Necroculity. And then Wretched Throng times 2. We've got a copy token in here somewhere. I'm pretty certain we do.
Yeah, I pulled one.
Yeah, there it is. So, and I am going to +1 to look at my top card.
Why not the -2? Why not the -2?
And I will pass turn.
Tap. Draw. And we'll play a mountain. And I'm going to tap 3. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Do that now or later? I guess go into combat.
Okay.
Swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 to my 10.
Actually, I'm gonna do all at Soren.
You're gonna do 7 at Soren.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And at my end step, I'm going to do 4 and play Weary Prisoner.
Weary Prisoner. Okay. So it's a defender. It's 2/6 defender.
Mm-hmm.
And all right.
His turn.
All right. I am going to do this. Okay. I will play an island. I will tap 2 to do an investigator's journal. It has 4 counters on it because you have 4 creatures.
Mm.
Um,
And what does it do?
okay, so it's my card draw thing. So for 2, tap it. I can remove a suspect counter from it, and then I get to draw a card. I'm going to tap 2 to put the Soul Binder's board on here. And I am going to I don't know. One. This might work a little better. Okay, I'm going to tap this to look at the top 2 cards. Of oh, I haven't been putting these things up, have I? I need to put up the inventors. Sometimes you get so caught up in playing the game, you forget to do that. So the investigator's journal does the tappy thing. And then this, which is the Soul Cipher board, which I'm using right now. I can look at the top 2 cards in my library, put one of them into your graveyard. Whenever a creature card, I don't know what you do with the other one. I suppose you just leave it there. I'm going to put that in there. That goes back on top. And I will pass turn.
Okay. And tap. Okay.
Don't forget to untap that too.
Oh yeah. Going to combat.
Okay.
Do nothing.
Okay.
Pass turn. Now it becomes day.
Okay.
Actually, it becomes night because I didn't play anything.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. That says daybound, right?
Yeah, it says
okay.
daybound.
Yeah, we forgot to put that out. Okay.
Text each turn table.
All right. All right. I'm going to do a Fell Stinger. So let me bring that up. A Fell Stinger is a 3/2 Death Touch with Exploit. And so when it exploits a creature, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life.
On the stack of that triggering,
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Okay, so this is.
Move to destroy that.
Okay. So that doesn't happen, which means that that comes in, not as a copy. And I am going to go ahead and exploit the non-token version.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Because this is whenever a creature card is put into your graveyard. Tokens don't go into the graveyard. And so I draw 2 cards. I lose 2 life. And I am going to tap 3. I'm going to do the catapult fodder. And play a land for turn. I'm going to trigger this ability. All right. And pass turn.
Okay. So did you play 2 spells?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Oh, no, I did. I did the Fellstinger and the catapult fodder. Yes, I did 2.
Okay.
So it becomes daybound again. This flips back over.
Man. Okay. Well.
I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on.
You're at 8.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna Sigarda's imprisonment.
so
It can't attack or block.
okay.
Um
Ready? Let's do this way. So
yeah. And I can do 5 and exile create exile and chain creature.
and create a blood token, which allows you to loot for 1.
Yeah. Go into combat.
Okay.
Attack. I do have.
Okay. Put a 1/1 counter on it.
Mm-hmm. And that'd be 6.
Okay. My 2/1 and my 1/5. So that I will. Actually, no. Let's do this way, because that's a 2/3. That way it'll just bounce.
Either way, it will bounce.
No, it's just this way. This will destroy that.
And that will die.
Yes. This was going to die either way. It's a 2/1. It's going to die either way.
Yeah.
So we'll do it that way.
Okay.
And I will take 2 and go down 6.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
All right. I will untap.
I didn't cast anything.
Yes, you did. You cast this.
Yeah.
We'll draw. Yeah, nothing real went to the graveyard, so that didn't take down. All right, I'm going to take a look at the top 2 cards. 1, 2. Put that there. Felstinger.
Okay.
And that was tapped. And I'm going to tap 1, do 3, and draw a card. And I'm going to sneeze and pass turn. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Draw. It's hilarious. Okay. Boy, I can proliferate. Do 4 and play Weary Prisoner.
Okay, another weary prisoner coming at me as a defender.
As a defender.
Okay.
Um,
I'm surprised you didn't just not cast anything, so the one that you had would flip.
Yeah. Pass turn.
All right. I am untapping. Is there a way that I can come back from a 6 to an 18? We'll see. Wretched Leech.
Let me guess. You're gonna sacrifice itself.
Mine Leech. Cool. Yeah. No, I'm going to sacrifice this.
Oh.
And now you exile a card from your hand.
Oh, one's exiled. Good. I was looking at the flippy side.
Yeah. Oh, creature went into my graveyard. We'll look at the top 2 cards. 1, 2. I'm going to put a Mind Leech Ghoul in there. So that will go away, and whenever a creature is put into your graveyard, then if it has no omen counters on it, transform it. So it is tapped, but it is a 3/2 flying. Cipher-bound spirit, can block only creatures with flying.
So it's basically useless.
No, it is a 3/2 with flying.
Hmm.
And then I can, for 3, I can draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Without tapping.
Yeah. You could do that right now.
Yeah. Yes, I can.
It's not a tap ability.
No, it's not.
Sacrifice a creature.
But I think what I'll do is I will just do this. No, 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 no. Yeah, I can do that. I know what this card is. And then, lo and behold, I got another land. All right. Pass turn.
Did you catch anything?
Yeah, the
Oh,
mind leech school.
okay.
No, I am not going to be flipping your werewolves over. You have to do that yourself.
Pass turn.
Okay?
Two.
Yes, you do have to. All right, draw. Let's see what I got here.
I think I got the game.
I don't know until we get down to 0, right?
Yeah. Fraxian life.
Okay. Okay. I do not have those yet. All right. All right. I am. Let me do a better job of sorting my lands. All right. So I've got 9 lands out. Um, well, let's do this. Combat.
Okay.
Um, 3 in the air.
Can't block.
Um, and that's going to be it. So I'll do 3 in the air.
Okay.
And Repository Scab. Um, and I'm not going to do that ability, so it's just going to be a 3/3. I'm not going to exploit anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to draw a card. Um, Pass turn.
Okay.
I couldn't quite get 2.
Okay.
Well, technically I could, but it's not going to work the way I wanted it to.
Draw. Oh, I definitely have the game.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
One. No. Wait a second. I think my heart is racing. Play Chandra, Dress to Kill.
Okay. Chandra, Dress to Kill. Okay.
I'm going to +1 to her and do 1 damage to you.
Okay, so she's going to go up to 4, right? And you're going to do 1 damage to me. Okay?
Mm-hmm. And I add 1.
And you had 1 red.
Do I want to play this card?
It would flip your werewolves next turn. It does not
Yeah.
flip them right now.
I know. But what about my second main?
It flips them on my turn. Okay?
Okay. I should have done it the other way around.
Well, you needed the extra mana, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to do one, use that red, and play Kessig Flame Breaker.
Kessig Flame Breather.
Breather.
Okay. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
That's why I should have done it the other way.
No, you wouldn't have been able to. You didn't have enough mana to do it the other way around.
Yes, I did.
No. You cast that this turn. If you tap 2 for this, you wouldn't have had enough mana to cast that.
Combat.
Okay.
Attack for 6. 12.
That rolls up.
And I might as well go and attack.
Okay. So 6, 12, plus 3, plus another 2, 5. So you're swinging for 17.
Yeah.
As if I don't have enough blockers, right?
Yeah.
What if you don't have enough attackers?
Huh?
Lunar Rejection.
Arrogant.
Before I assign blockers, I am going to return target wolf or werewolf creature to its owner's hand and draw a card.
So are you doing it for its clue cost?
No, I don't have to.
Oh.
Okay. So that goes back to your hand.
Okay.
Let's see here. Four. So that is a 3, 4. Let's do this. We're going to do 2, 2. We're going to do that. We're going to double block that.
Okay.
Okay. So these will trade. Those will trade. You pick which one of the, you pick if you want this to die or if you want it all to bounce. But that will die.
I want.
You could kill this.
I could kill that.
And then this would stay on the battlefield. If you want it all to go to this first, then both of them stay on the battlefield. It's not a hard decision.
Oh, nah.
Okay, so all your guys die. All of these guys die.
Yeah.
Oops. And I am somehow still alive.
Just barely.
Uh, yeah, I didn't take any damage that turn.
Besides that.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else this turn?
Sadly, no.
All right. Let me untap. And plan for turn. It's a 1/3. Why is it day? Oh
I
yeah,
cast
you
two
cast 2 spells. That's right. Um, um, I am. All right. Chill of the Grave.
Tap target creature.
Yeah. I'm going to swing both of those at Chandra for 4 total.
She's dead.
Yeah. And
Did you draw a card over that?
oh yeah, I gotta draw a card. Um, the Unhallowed Phalanx. This.
And stuff like that.
Yeah. And draw. And I will pass turn. Let's get these out of the way.
Goes away.
Yeah.
Draw. Play Mountain.
Okay.
Hurrah.
And let me guess, you're going to cast a Weary Prisoner?
Yeah.
All right. Untap. All right. Can I come back from this?
Deal 15 damage.
Um. Land. Um.
What a non-creature spell. Non-creature spell. Non-creature spell.
Casting or attacking you for 3. Take you down to 12.
Nah, I gotta take it.
And Overcharge Amalgam. So it has flash, it has flying, exploit. I don't really have anything I want to exploit. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. I can to sacrifice that and draw a card. Yay. Okay. And pass turn.
Now I'm at the point where I want you to run out of cards.
Yes, I am going to. I'm getting close to decking myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 cards.
I'm trying. Go ahead.
They're flipping that.
Flipping it. Yeah.
Let's see here. I am going to flash in on your step and overcharge an amalgam.
Mm.
I have another one. It's the same thing as this. I'm not going to exploit anything because I don't really have
You have 2.
Hmm?
Mm.
All right. So my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Land. I am going to swing for 9 in the air.
9.
Takes you down to 3.
That's fine.
And pass turn, it becomes night. Because I didn't have anything to cast.
Draw. Play your planes.
Ooh.
Ooh. 2, 3. I had to go into combat.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Bounce off of that. Anything else?
No.
All right.
Actually, wait a second.
Can you make me draw cards?
Yeah. Play that.
Militia.
Oh, Rallier.
Militia Rallier. Okay. So it can't attack alone, and whenever it attacks, you can untap a creature. So you basically give it vigilance. All right.
Yeah.
Um.
So you're at 3 cards. Oh, activate that.
I can.
Yeah, you can.
So
Do it twice.
I can't do it twice. All right. Well, it says draw 2 cards, then do that. This doesn't make. All right. I'll just go in combat swing. So.
If only these could go on top of each other's shoulders.
Yeah. You almost had. If I didn't have that thing to bounce that thing back to your hand, you would have had me. All right. Really strong deck there. Really, really strong deck. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and close this out. Don't forget our our channel has patrons. Please check out our patrons. You can see right underneath Rhino, patreon.com/MTG_young mage.
Yeah.
And so I hope you enjoyed But,
Yeah,
you had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
All right.
I did.
All right, and I hope people on watching had a lot of fun. So,
Okay. And I have more videos coming out soon. So until then, Rhino out.